Hi guys, Kim here. Welcome to Backyard Blooms. In today's video, I am at Dearness Garden and I'm going to do another come garden with me or come shop with me and then a garden afterwards. But I am looking for plants to put in my Galloway urn in the back of my rose garden. So come shop with me. So like I said, I'm at Dearness Garden in Huntersville, North Carolina. And I've been here and shopped here before. And I think I shared a little clip with you guys. But these are all the pansies that I get to choose from. And I was wanting an orange. So I'm thinking this orange right here is looking very vibrant and very beautiful. And at some point, I'm going to pick out some of the purples too. But I think I might do that in my front 3-tiered container. But these are all the choices that I have of pansies. How can you pick? Like, I love every one of them. So pretty. I'm also in love with this rose color as well. This rose, look at this one, guys. Look how beautiful that is. It's so hard to know like what you want to choose and what's going to look good in your garden. And these are all the pansies that I can choose from. And I've already picked my pansy out, and it's at the very front, but look how gorgeous these pansies are. They're still little babies, and they're gonna fill out really nicely after you get them planted. So it's still like in the 70s here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Zone 8 is where my zone is. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness, like how do you choose? But I do wanna go with the orange. So what I chose with the orange, I'm going to do a pansy and a viola, and this is what I chose to go with my orange pansy, is this viola right here. Look how pretty that is. It's kind of like a rosy color, but still has some purple to it too. And these are called Penny Orange Jump Up Viola. So I already picked out my flat, and let me show you what I've got going so far. There's lots of perennials that I can choose from here as well, along with the heucheras. So I pulled me out some of the purple heucheras right there. So I definitely pulled out one, not sure if I need more than one. And there's a couple of grasses. I thought this grass right here was really pretty, but that one gets 60 inches tall. So we're gonna stay away from that one as far as putting it in a container. So I found another smaller variety that I'm gonna choose from. I thought this was really pretty to put in a container as well, but I thought it might hide some of the smaller violas that I chose. This carex would be really pretty, and I actually have a carex at home that I can throw in there as well. So I probably will do that. And then we have some of the creeping Jenny down here. And then my neighbor gave me some of this purple heart right here as well. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to put anything trailing. I have not decided. This is what I got going on. These are the orange pansies that I chose, and let's see what the name of those are. So these orange pansies are called Delta Prime Orange Pure Pansy. That's just dirt right there. So I'm going with that orange pansy, and then I'm pairing it with this right here. And I'm not even sure if that was the same. Let me see. No, this was a little bit different. Sorbet Orange. Sorbet XP Orange. Still a Jump Up Viola. It looks a little bit different in a darker orange, or darker purple right there. And then I think for the grass, I chose this fountain grass right here, and it is called Pentacetum A Piglet. And it only gets 12 to 18 inches tall, as you see right here. 12 to 18 inches tall. So not very tall, but still gives me that fall looking bloom of the grass that I like, that I was looking for. And then I want some type of cabbage in there too, so I thought this cabbage right here would be pretty, along with this heuchera. And then I like this kale as well. I think it's a kale. Sometimes things surprise me between mustard, kales. Yeah. This one's called red boar kale. So I thought this little combination here would be really, really nice. What do you guys think? Can you see this in a container? And like I said, this one's going in my Galloway urn. And this is going to be in my rose garden, which I have all pinks. So I'm hoping this orange is going to look good there. So this is some other things that we can choose from too. I thought this was really pretty. I thought that this smells so pretty. This, I think it's called alyssum, from what I can remember. Oh, that would be pretty in there as well. I might grab one of those to put in there. That would be really pretty, kind of hanging over the basket. Kind of like so. Seems like this does really well for us more in the fall and springtime than it does the summer. It just really wants to peter out in the summer, but I know it does like a lot of water. So I'm not thinking I really need anything else, but this is what I can choose from. Of course, every place has the snapdragons. And these are all the different ornamental kales and cabbages that we can choose from right here. Thought this would give me a little bit of height. And these are a different variety that you can put in your fall gardens, fall containers as well too. This is this lamb's ear? What's this called? Dusty Miller. That would probably be really pretty in there. And then I've already done containers with the ornamental peppers. I don't think I'm gonna stay away from some of those. And then I guess you could always throw some lavender in there too for some of that grayish foliage. And these are just really all nice contenders that we could put into the containers as well. And I'm just kind of showing you around what this nursery looks like. Okay, so this is my selection for my Galloway urn, and we're going to get all of these paid for and packed up in the car, and we're going to head home, and then I'll meet you at the house. I'll see you later. So my friend Dawn is going to be behind the camera today, and we're just going to chit chat while we put this container together. So this is my Galloway urn from Unique Stone, and I absolutely love this piece. This is the piece that I bought for myself that is going to be priceless and unique, and if anything, that could pass this all the way down to my kids if they like it. But this is a Galloway urn. It's got a good sized container right here and a very long pedestal. Like, I love the detail of it on here. So to me, it's just elegant and dainty, and it's just a big statement piece. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my grass. I'm not going to put it right in the middle because I'm not going to see this container all the way around. So I'm going to put my grass a little bit further back like so. You see my little scarecrow that I bought? I think he's so cute. Perfect. I'll even add just a little bit of character there. But this grass is a fountain grass. It's called Pennisetum Piglet. And I already showed you at the nursery. Got it. As well. And this one only grows 12 to 18 inches. So not real big, and I guess that's why it's called Piglet. Nice,
if it had curly tails, it would be even cuter.
Right. So I got my pop-up bag here. Now I've already got soil, and I put fresh soil in here, and I already wetted it down. And this was the soil that I put in it. Was this Proven Winners soil right here. And if you can't find this, you can get it on Amazon, and I have that link in my details, or you can also get it from Home Depot. So actually I got all mine from Home Depot and had it delivered to me. because one of my subscribers gave me a little tip. So anyways, we're gonna put the grass in first. Let me move this over here. Now, since I have the soil in here, I do not have to put all this soil in this container in there. So let me just see what I'm looking at. It may be pretty well rooted in. Wow. And it is. All right. So you can see right here that it is really rooted in. So I don't really want to put this in the ground or in my container. So I'm going to get my hori knife and I'm going to chop that up just a little bit.
And here comes the hori knife.
I was handing it to me, nice. So I'm just going to lay it right here. And I could take the serrated part of my knife and just kind of cut it right there. The reason why we do this is that these roots have been used to going round and round and round in that pot. And I don't want them to go around and round in this container right here. I want them to spread its roots out a little bit. Of course, you know, it's fall time and it's going to be cooler, and we're really not going to get a lot of growth out of this in the fall time anyways. Wow, Dawn, it is really
I think
rooted.
you need to cut some of that off.
Maybe I do. I'm probably freaking everybody out right now.
I'm not afraid.
You're not afraid?
I've seen you do this before. And the stuff we cut at my house when we planted all my stuff,
Right.
it's all doing very well. And we
There's
used
no taking any of this soil off because it is all rooted in. Now this little, what did I say it was called? The piglet?
the piglet.
It is a perennial, so I can replant this later on in the springtime too. So that's a plus. Plus I loved how it still gives me that feathery fall-like with these little blooms right here. I think they're cute. So I've got to go down deep for this one. So I actually, when I was cleaning everything out, I had to cut my drip system because it was so intertwined and all that roots that I had in my flowers from before. So I just cut it back and I'm going to put a stopper on that one. What do you think, Dawn? Look good right there?
Yep.
Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit all of these plants in.
There's only a handful. She'll do
I
it.
got a couple big ones, so I thought
know.
about putting that in there, but that might be too much. But I could put it hanging over. I don't know. I think it's going to take away. Don't you
Yeah, it
think it'll
takes
take
away from
everything.
It's taken away from your pretty grass.
Yeah. And if I put this in there instead of besides that grass, then it's going to cover all my violas and stuff, and I want them to shine.
Right.
Do agree, so
I agree.
this is just going to go in the ground.
I love it.
And I don't know.
It's variegated.
This is a Feather Falls Carex grass, and I bought this at Creekside Nursery when I went a couple weeks ago, so I need to look it up and see if that's going to take sun or shade, because I really don't know. I'm thinking it might take both. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it, Dawn?
I love it because it's variegated
Oh.
striped.
Yeah. Dawn loves anything variegated. I do too. It's pretty. I think everything variegated is gorgeous.
You know your fatsia that you put in your front pot that we did?
Mm-hmm.
I saw those at the Botanical Gardens in Des Moines, Iowa over the
Yeah?
weekend.
And how did it look?
They had them hanging from a wire and they put moss around the root base and it was
Oh.
really cool.
Are they big? Because they're
No.
supposed to get big.
No, they were small plantings.
Okay.
I'll have to get a picture and I'll send it to you. And
Oh, you took one?
I think I took a picture of
Oh.
it so you can pop it in here.
Awesome. All right, so let's grab our cabbage and kale right here.
Perfect.
So definitely gonna put this cabbage on an angle. Stick that there for right now. His butt's showing himself in a minute. Got him backwards. There we go.
Oh, that's better.
All right, so this is called Coral Queen, and I bought one of these before, right there. This gets 8 to 12 inches tall, and it forms a fascinating rosette of color feather foliage used as an accent or in specimen, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I have a lot of soil in there, and I'm not using all this soil, so I'm just gonna take a big gob of this soil off. You can see the roots were already kind of bound in that one too. There we go. Making a mess. All right, so I'm gonna plant this on its side so it's hanging over the pot like so. And just get a handful of this dirt away. And I'm gonna bud it up really close to this other Pennisetum Piglet, because we're not gonna do a lot of growing this fall. And it's okay, you can stuff it in there. What do you think, Dawn? Does that look good from your view?
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna cover the roots. And I have that on an angle. And this is my kale, and it is called Red Boar Kale. It talks about maturity date. Sweetly flavored, curled leaves turn red as they mature in cool weather. Turn red. Well, they're already kind of red, purplish. I guess they're purple, but I guess maybe they'll turn red, huh?
Maybe. Then they'll follow all the way to the Christmas holidays too.
So I think I'm gonna plant this towards the back as well. And I think I'm just gonna put it straight up and down. I'm not gonna angle that one. What do you think? Maybe I should angle it away a little bit.
A little bit. Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
That way we don't want to take away from this. And I could move this around a little bit too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, then that goes off
This-
center.
Yeah. So let's see. That's okay. All right, and then I'm gonna grab my heucheras. How did I have that before? Like that, I guess.
I think you had it there.
All right, and these are Forever Purple heuchera. I bought 2 of these. These are a perennial, so I can reuse these again in the springtime. And they're a coral bell. It takes sun to shade. So I can put that in my shade garden area over there too, to add a big pop of color too. And they only get 14 inches tall. They take moderate water. So this is not very rooted in, so that was easy to pull it off. This is probably a pretty fresh plant. So I'm gonna leave, let's see, I'm not sure, Dawn, what I wanna do. I might move that back more.
I know, I'm surprised you started planting right away.
Instead of just
Instead of laying them out.
in. Yeah. Well,
She changes things up on me.
I'm moving that back some. And if I don't like it, it's easy just to pull them up because they're really not rooted in yet.
Right?
So I want to keep this away from those right there. So I want to bring that more up front.
Yep, right there. Right where
here.
you have it.
And I'm gonna have it come over the side a little bit. We can use that as our spiller, because glass is falling off. We like thrillers, fillers, and spillers. That makes a good container.
That is what we like. Yes, and I think today is one of our last most beautiful days that we're going to have for a while.
It's supposed to get cold. What's
Yeah,
Saturday morning?
cold.
Or
Yeah.
it's in the morning.
Yeah,
And then Sunday's supposed to be in the 70s, which
Yep.
will still be really nice.
perfect.
Do you
Perfect
want to tell them
weather.
what we're doing, Dawn, on Saturday?
We are going to a winery. Shocking. It'll be fun.
Yeah. So we have a great group of neighbors that we live with in our area. And there's, I don't even know, lots of couples. Can't even say 4 or 5. Like 6, 7 couples that sometimes we go do things with. Anyways, we're gonna go hang out at a winery on Saturday.
I know
And I think enjoy music. wine and
I think they had cornhole to
cornhole,
play.
charcuterie boards, charcuterie board to eat.
Yeah, snackle boxes.
All right, so this does not have anything on it, but I'm pretty sure this is an alyssum, and oh my gosh, like this smells so good. You want to smell it through the camera? You can smell it, Dawn. Can you smell?
Oh, it does.
It smells so good.
Yeah.
This really doesn't do well in our heat of the summer, but it does really good through fall and spring. So.
All right, I'm gonna guess where she's gonna put that, so see if my guess is right. Whoa, look at all the water in that one.
Yeah, it was dry, so I watered it really good. I'm thinking
That's exactly where I was hoping she was putting that. I was mind melding her.
I'm just bringing all the soil up to the roots right here. Make sure they're all nice and covered. And since the soil is already wet, then I can like damp it down pretty nice. So I hope these violas show through all this, Dawn. We'll see.
Yeah, put the violas in the front because they're a little bit smaller. And I think your pansies.
I'm gonna have to put them in between.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the pansies will be a little bit taller.
Yeah. Now this is one that spills. So this is a wave one. Cool wave pansies, and it's just a white with the yellow center. So I have to put that on the side too. So maybe what, right here you think? Away from this white one?
It has to be away from the white one, so either there or else you have to go over by your kale. Well, I like it there though.
That'll be pretty there.
When I got over here today, I was looking at all of her beautiful fall planters, and I told her
Gave her the fever.
she's inspiring me to go to the nursery to get some fall planter stuff. But I also have to get my pansies.
She had a beautiful orange with
A deep purple
center,
center.
and I can't find it this year. The only closest thing that I got to this year was these violas this year.
I can show you. I can send you that picture of the orange one that I found last year that I loved.
Yeah, let me do that. So they basically looked like, so I can get one of these. So these are like a little pack of 6. I like to normally get a container that has at least 3 of those is what I like to buy. This one's called Delta Prime Orange Pure Finest, but I like to plant 3 of these as one plant. So that's what I'm gonna do. But what Dawn found last year was this same color, but it had a deep orange center. They were
Deep purple.
Deep, yeah.
Purple.
Not orange on orange.
Yeah.
Yep. Orange with a deep purple center. They were really, really pretty. So.
And the deer liked them
Oh.
in the fall when we
Yeah.
planted them. And then we were able to salvage them, and then they were beautiful all winter and into the spring.
So I had one just fall out. All right, Dawn, what I'm gonna do is use my bird bath. I'll have to clean it again. I just cleaned it.
Oh, it's a temporary plant holder.
Yeah.
Got it.
And one fell in here.
One fell in the trash.
Oh.
Oopsie.
Like you can just tell that these are pretty newly planted here. So what I'm gonna do is grab 3 together like so, and I'm gonna plant them as one. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So Dawn suggested that I plant these in the center.
Because those are taller than your violas.
Yeah.
I think they'll show.
I think I'm gonna have to add more dirt.
Here's your official dirt scooping scoop. Yeah, you need those a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is gonna be so pretty with that orange in here. And then that purple and orange.
I think when they put some growth on them too, they're gonna look really pretty. In about a what? 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I should put some growth on them.
Okay.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill. I'm just afraid that it's not going to show as well. Not as well as I wanted, but anyways. We'll see. Let's go ahead and throw some of these in there too. See what they're going to look like. Now these look a little nicer. Actually. All right, so I'm going to bunch 3 of them up together. And I need to stick some in here up close. It's easy just to push them down in the dirt there. What do you think, Donna?
I think that's going to be pretty.
Do you think this is taken away from it? Do you think I need to put these towards the back?
Yes, you have to put some of those violas in the front.
Let's see.
Move them back a little bit. It's easy for me to say because she's doing all the work.
I might put this back here.
I'm watching the bumblebees and the butterflies.
All right, what do you think? Do you like that more towards the back? I know you can't see it right now, but as it grows, it will. And then I'm going to put this over here. I may move it again.
Third time's a charm.
Do you like? I think I like the violas up closer.
Up front.
Up prettier.
So you're going to move
prettier,
that
don't you think?
other heuchera?
Yeah, I'm not worried about making a mess because you can clean it up. I just feel like I want these to shine more than this. And this is going to be too big to...
I think she's redoing the whole thing. Don't mind her. She's creating a masterpiece here.
Trying.
That's the 3rd time you've moved that one, so I think it's got its perfect location now.
You think so?
Yep. She's got to tilt it a little bit more. There we go.
Let's see. All right. I've made a mess out of these little flowers. Still think that one's pretty there because that's there. I think I'm going to stick this. Really don't have much roots on that one left. It's pretty newly planted. I think that's just so big.
It is big.
It's like kind of taken away from it. Do you like it though? Like it enough to have it stay?
I like it in there because it screams fall to me.
Okay.
And then that heuchera will fill in a little bit.
I just feel like these are getting lost.
think that's all you have for this planter.
Mhm.
That's all you have, because this other thing that you had was
Yeah.
way too big, unless you put this way in the back and
Oh,
move
I'm not
and,
doing.
and move your kale.
I think that's gonna be too big to put in there. I could alternate these, I guess. But I guess we'll just stick these little guys all up front.
What about if you moved your white one to the left a little bit and put some of the violas next to the heuchera? So move this one over here, put some violas right there. Because
Is
that's a
this one
nice,
where? Over.
no, just right here. So it's more trailing over this way, and then put some violas in there. Sorry, I couldn't see what I was doing with my camera. Sorry if that, yeah. So that'll trail over that, and then you can tuck some violas.
Well, let's see. Let me get it going this way where it'll.
There.
Chuck, our neighbor's up there hauling for the kitty.
I would say, I thought I heard somebody talking. I was waiting to see somebody come walking in around the corner here. And now put some more violas, tuck them in there, between that heuchera and the white trailing one. All right.
All right. So these right here.
Yep. I like that white trailing one hanging more in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah. Near this thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Makes it look like it's got hair. All right. These pansies in the middle are a mess. All right. So what was I thinking? These are all not going to go in there.
She bought too many. That surprises me.
So that one looks all pretty perked up. They just need to get bigger on me, right?
Yeah, once they take root and
Yeah, I'm gonna move this.
what on earth is that crazy noise coming from?
It's a bird, I think.
While she's doing that, I'm watching the bumblebees still. And there's still butterflies out here, so pretty. There's a butterfly over there.
Some of these don't even have like any kind of flowers on them.
Oh, gotta get back to my work. Hold on. Come on back. These ones have flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the ones that have flowers because they'll give you more pop of color right away.
What if I just take some of these leaves off the side? A few. For some some reason I'm not happy with that. Then we move back. Oh, I do like it there though. It gives a big presence, right?
I think so. I think because you're so close, it just looks so big when you're right up close to it. She has about 2 inches of space in there still that she's gonna.
I can put some back there.
Of course she is.
Let me see. Let me just turn it back.
Yeah, because the deer, all the animals that play in the back over here, they want to see how beautiful this is.
And that's got like a big area right here. It needs to be a lot of soil. That's soil over there. Yeah, I mean, it might be silly to put more pansies right there, huh? Maybe I should just save them.
Yeah, nobody's gonna see them unless I'm in your back stealing tomatoes tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put them somewhere else. The reason why I can tilt this so easy, it's just, this is so heavy, but it just plops on a little area, and that's why I could spin it around.
Cool.
Yeah. So I can take this whole thing off and empty it if I need to. I cannot.
Yeah.
I need a call for that.
That's out of my pay scale, so I don't help you with that either.
All right. So after we get it watered and give it a couple of days for all this perk up more, I think it'll be really pretty. Where should I put this little guy at? Right there in the middle or
Right there.
right here?
Yeah. Take his price tag off,
Yeah,
though.
I will. Where's my...
Your hoary knife is right under your bag of soil.
All right, there we go. So we need to water it in, and then I might go ahead and give it some water-soluble fertilizer from my Proven Winners water-soluble fertilizer. Yeah, I think it'll be really pretty. Make sure all these are tucked in here. All right, voila. What do you think, Dawn?
I love it. And I think as it fills in
Yeah.
and they get comfortable in there.
So we got our like little white violas that are trailing. And then we have our violas here, pansies here, cabbage, grass, kale, and some sweet
alyssum.
alyssum. Yeah, right there.
And a scarecrow.
And my scarecrow, and then of course in the back right here, these heuchras.
Excellent.
I hope this fall video was inspirational, and I want to make sure that you please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe to me. I have 90% of the people that have subscribed. So I was at 95%. So woohoo! Now I'm at 90. Thank you so much. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, friends. Bye.
So Kim decided that she's going to put her extra plants in where these coleus were, and I'm going to try to get in here. Bear with me because I don't want to get bit by the rose bush behind me. But as she's cutting those out, do you see this? Yes, that is what you think it is.
Oh, gross.
That is a shedded snakeskin.
It's big too.
And it
Oh
goes
my
from here
gosh.
all the way down. That is disgusting.
Oh.
Ah! Yuck. Ew. I don't want to know that there's snakes living in here. But
Oh. So every now and then I'll clean out something and I'll find a snake underneath of it. But
right. Not the shedded skin there?
No, I saw the real snake.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
yeah. Because I know there are snakes where I live here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm fully aware of that. But I'm better if I don't see them.
I bet this would still be pretty if we could save that.
I know.
But where would I put it at? I don't even know where I'd put it. It's almost time to be gone anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's see what happens when she tries to take that out of there.
They're good too. And we're gonna have to cut it out.
Oh, she brought her hoary knife. I see it. It's right over here.
I do.
She has it ready.
This is why I keep my tags. So, I mean, I love this container this past year, but now if I go and I can repeat everything. So I'm gonna keep my tags and I actually have a book and I'm gonna write down everything that I had in this container so I can repeat it next year if I forget.
It was gorgeous.
It was really pretty until it's just gotten...
Yeah, it just got way overgrown. See if she can get her drip out of there, or if it's all buried in the roots.
There. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do exactly what I did a while ago. Just cut it out.
All right, that solves it.
Flip this one over and get it out. What do you think?
Yeah, that one you should be able to.
It's attached to my drip down here. Never mind.
Just going to plan B.
All right, so this is exactly how I got the last one out, just cut a little bit at a time.
So instead of a baker cutting a piece of cake, she is a gardener cutting a piece of root-bound coleus.
Yeah. Well done. Like, I don't even know how this... I watered it, but no wonder it's not even. It's just so much root bound in here now. I don't think it was getting any water. I watered this every day.
That thing's like a tree.
No.
She's got to do another slice of it. She's got to go out in little pieces. Just don't cut your drip tube.
Yeah.
So
Tell
this
everybody, like, this is where your husband comes in real good and handy.
this is the part you don't see. It's behind the scenes with Kim.
I show some of it. Sometimes I show.
Yeah. But she was up here working, so I felt I needed to do something to entertain myself for a little while. And show you a little bit about behind the scenes work.
Her husband's golfing
Yes, he is.
with another neighbor, and mine went mountain bike riding with a coworker. So we have all night.
We're gonna go for a walk after she
right.
gets done creating here. But we had to video while there was still sunlight. And then I'll tell her, I don't want to walk in the dark. Look at that thing, was crazy.
I know. See, like, this is how root bound it is.
Whoa. Look at that.
Jesus.
Wow.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't say Jesus.
She's going to edit that out. Don't worry. Oopsie.
All right. Wow.
Maybe this is what you get when you plant too many plants in a flower pot.
Nah.
I knew you wouldn't agree with me.
I mean, it is hard to get out, but
Yeah. There we go.
there you go. All right.
That one. Bye-bye.
All right, so everybody knows, and I've already told everybody, that you're welcome to use some of this soil at the bottom. There's so many roots in here already. Like, it's just not worth it to me. So I like to at least replace it once a year. Because these plants, these summer loving annuals lived in here all summer long, took up all this nutrients, and they're already spent. So I like to add brand new soil. And if I add soil now, then I won't have to in the spring, because these pansies and violas that I'm going to put in here aren't going to root all the way down like summer loving annuals will. Plus, there's still
She's still cutting through roots in there.
Yeah.
I can hear them. I'm not sure you can hear them, but I can
Yeah.
hear her cutting through those things.
The only thing is, tipping this over, is that my drip is somewhere still in here. Right there.
No, those roots grew down through all the way
Gosh,
out the bottom of
see
the
that?
pot. Because she can't even tip that pot over.
look. Look at the roots, Dawn.
I know. I'm zooming in on them. They are growing out of
Oh,
the
it's
bottom
crazy.
of the pot.
All right,
And so is her
pull
drip
this.
tube, but she's taking that out.
Yeah,
And
I'm pulling it out. I'm just gonna cut this.
that is crazy. And that is why she's changing out all the soil.
Yeah. Did it come out?
No, it's still in there.
No.
There you go.
Now, see.
Now
that's
you
why
can
you
see.
change out soil.
Look at that.
Look.
That is all.
So if we didn't change out soil and we left it here, then your roots are going to meet this, and they're just not going to get no more nutrients. And this was going to hold up all the water. That's just crazy.
All right.
Ugh. What a mess. All right.
I'm going to watch this topple over. Ready? Let go.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Bye-bye. Oh, it's good.
All right. What a mess.
And this is what I'm navigating around, so that these rose bushes right here.
Yeah, they'll bite you.
And I have shorts on. I don't want rose thorns stuck in my legs.
All right, I guess I could throw this back up through there, right, Dawn?
Yes, and make sure you
And
don't.
don't cover it up. This way.
There may have been a blooper when she planted this coleus pot
Yeah.
from before that she never shared with you, but
Replant the whole thing.
we had to have her replant the whole thing. Yep,
All right.
it's a learning curve. We remembered for this time.
All right, so we're gonna get this filled with brand new soil. Of course, I always use my proven winter soil. And then we're gonna plant that, oh, what is that plant right there beside you?
This one is a
Carex.
yes.
We're gonna plant the carex and those extra violas and pansies that I have in this container right here.
And
So we'll be right back.
These are the violas and pansies. All right, Kim's working on filling up this pot with her fresh soil.
I have to get rid of the bag so you can stop.
Okay,
Get all this up.
she's doing some cleanup in between. Gardener's work is never done. I have some pruning I need to do at my house, and I don't have near the gardens that she has, but my butterfly bush is so happy because I keep it pruned.
All right, we want more soil.
Right. I can entertain you for a while if you'd like, because she's going to get some more soil. All right, so while she's gone, I will do a Kim right here, and look at this bumblebee just going crazy on this lantana. I've been watching them all afternoon. And that bumblebee is not even worried about me being right here because I am just inches away. Not a care in the world for me. And then, while we were filming, before we started filming the other project, I was marveling at these. And this is where I decided I need to do my pot by my back door.
Dawn's entertaining everybody.
Kim just said I'm entertaining everybody. And she'll be shocked when she sees that there's a bee that I was recording. So here we go. This is her beautiful backyard with her beautiful fall flowers. All right, I gotta get back to my job. And then this is the other beautiful one. And this is what I love the most right here. The variegated ivy. That will be in my pot when I redo mine.
I love this because it's just so, it looks like a wig.
It's nature's wig.
Oh, I love it. Oh, look at the roots on that.
Oh boy.
Oh, it came out pretty good, but yeah, definitely root bound.
All right, now she's going in, doing her magic. And don't be afraid to do this. I was afraid at first. And I've seen how beautiful her garden is. I'm not afraid anymore.
Wow. Just kind of loosen that up a little bit too.
That's what I had to do to several things because she helped me with the project in my backyard.
Some people actually pull them all out.
And then I can only imagine where she's going to plant this in the spring.
I have no idea, Dawn.
I know.
I have no idea.
It's a great idea. It's just a matter of...
Well, when you only have like I love watching Laura with Garden Answer and Jenny with Creekside. They have so much land to plant on.
Right?
So, but I only have a quarter of an acre. But I am going to make every little inch that I have count, right? So
Absolutely.
I'm going to make sure that I absolutely love it too.
Yes.
If I don't like it, it's coming out. And I don't feel bad about it either.
She repurposes things from time to time.
All right, so I'm going to put this little guy right here on the corner. I need to get him a little deeper. And I'm going to stuff him down in there. I'm going to pull all these little guys' hairs out of the way. Like a little.
Do you want my hair clip?
Yeah, look.
She's good. She's... It's a little pom-pom.
It's like mine, right?
Say, we're going to go get a hair tie. We'll be right back.
All right, so let me get these.
See if I can...
All right, so this is what I had left over right here, and I don't want to get hurt by the bush either. I'm just going to cut it back. I had to prune this back because we had paid someone to come in and do this irrigation right here for us. So I pruned them back some. All right, let's see. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pansies back here and the violas right in front.
I just mind melded that to her because that's exactly what I would have
You would have
done.
done that too?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
A row of those. I've been hanging around her a little bit too long. I think it's all just...
See, if you watch me enough and you feel uncomfortable, you'll feel comfortable. Just like
Right.
I did with other people.
Right?
So these are looking a little sad right now.
Oopsie.
Bless their hearts.
They'll be
Like-
fine. Once they can spread their little legs
Yeah.
down in that soil, they'll be happy. In that fresh soil, no less.
These don't have any blooms on them, but they're still these pansies. These are just so bitty babies. And they'll fill in really nice. Let's see. And one more baby that's not bloomed. Let me put it over here. So, pansies. Oh wow, Dawn, I ended up with a lot more pansies than
I know, I see that.
roses. How'd that happen?
All I know is they'll all fit in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them fit. I'm good at that, right?
Yes.
I do need a ponytail.
I told you, I have a hair clip. I'll let you borrow it. Oh, you could wrap your
My ponytail?
water hose around it.
Huh?
Use the
Oh,
drip
this?
the drip hose around it. That'll hold it out of the way. We improvise. It's interfering with her planting.
Back anyways, right?
Yeah. There we go. I guess I'm the problem solver.
Oh, I really did end up with a lot more. All right, now pansies are in there, so now we do the violas.
I think I'm going to rename this pot the snake pot. Oh, that's still...
Yeah, that was a surprise I didn't want to see.
Exactly. My patio furniture is covered on my outdoor patio, and when I take the cover off, I shake it,
Yeah.
and then I lift up the cushions and I look under them because I don't want anything surprising me when I go to sit down.
Well, I have a lot of geckos or whatever you call them, little
Yeah, the
lizards.
little lizards.
I have the green ones, black ones, and you can turn to my couch right there. Dawn. So they'll get in between those cushions
Oh,
and surprise me sometimes. And so do the frogs.
oh yeah, that's why I did have a resident mouse that decided to, or family of mice that decided to chew a couple of my pillows. I was not happy.
I had that happen too.
They didn't like the waterproof ones or the weatherproof ones.
All right.
Now she's gonna.
Oh, I think I'm gonna like this. I might like this better than the other one.
Oh, look at how cool that looks. Ta-da!
Isn't that pretty?
I love it.
Yeah, I like this container. And this is a white terracotta pot. All right, so we're just gonna get it watered in, and then I'm gonna wait a couple of days after I watered in and come back and show you how they all perk up in the next couple of days and show you how pretty they are. Again, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends. You're gonna tell everybody I found more.
Oopsie, we found more.
I found 5 more.
So she's not gone yet. She'll be back. She's gonna, and there's a challenge for her. There's plenty of room here to add 5 more plants in here. And really, I didn't just have that hidden and throw it at her after she was done. I'm not sure where it was. I didn't see it either.
Oh, it was like right over here beside me. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. So this is take 2 on this one, I guess. But look at how pretty that's going to be. I was just standing back marveling at the beauty of it from sitting on her patio and stuff. And then she's like, look what I found. More flowers.
Gorgeous.
Now I think that's it.
I love it.
And that's what we were talking about, how much we love it, that grass stuff
Lots of grass.
flowing over it.
It's just one simple piece with all these prettiness flowers.
Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. Now we're done. Say your farewells.
Bye friends, I'll see you in the next video.